Okay, so when I was, I knew the Surfer Girls because when I was out there with Paramore, they took us to have like a lesson. So I met Kalia, who's a professional surfer.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, she showed up at one of my friends' houses. And then I was like, I know you from Hawaii. And then that's how it all like came about. And then she and I became pretty good friends. And then through her, I met the Snowboarder Boys.
So you met him in person?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In California?
Yeah. Yeah. They all came down like for Coco's birthday, I think it was.
How soon after you meet him do you guys have sex?
It was a few months of like talking and like, FaceTiming and texting.
But were you guys seeing each other in person?
We met in person.
You met in person.
Yeah, I told.
And then the next time you meet in person, is that when you have sex?
Yeah, it was like the X Games. It was that summer.
The Warped Tour?
Yeah. I actually used to work on Warped Tour. How funny.
Wait, can I have you scoot the mic that way?
This way?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I used to work on Warped Tour. But yeah, they came out for X Games and yeah. So, and we'd been talking like steady a couple weeks prior to that.
And when you first met him, how long had you been talking? Or how long were you guys talking?
2 weeks. 2 solid weeks of like back and forth texting. Okay. He, planning he was coming out here. We were going to link up and then,
Okay, so you're a virgin. Mm-hmm. You meet this guy. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, basically your first date. Did you tell him you were a virgin?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was his reaction when you told him that?
Or I don't think he cared. Cool? Yeah.
Okay. So wait, like, did you guys get dinner first, or
no?
Oh, so you went over and you smashed right away?
Well, geez, my dad is watching, and I.
W Dad.
Oh gosh. It was the Warped Tour. It was the X Games kickoff party.
Kickoff party.
Yeah. So there was like a kickoff party with the athletes and the musicians and stuff, and it was that night. And I initiated it. I said, "Where are you staying?" And then we left.
Wait. Oh, so he was competing.
Yeah, he wasn't competing because he's a winter athlete, and this was summer X Games.
But he like skateboarding.
Yeah, he gets invited to all that. It's like, so
Were you? Did he invite you there as a date?
No, I was already. I worked in music for 20 years. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was already.
He was there. You were there.
Yeah.
And then.
I asked him to leave.
So you meet up with him, and you're at the X Games for 15 minutes?
No, we were at the party for a few hours before I was like, let's get out of here.
And so you go back to the hotel?
Yeah.
And when you say you ask him to leave, or are you like, excuse me, sir, do you want to engage in
Well, he knew. We had 2 weeks of talking
you guys were
consistently.
Flirting. I get
we knew, like,
you guys were flirting.
We were about the business,
Okay.
We already knew what was going to go down.
So wait, were you guys like planning to hook up?
Not planning, but like it was unspoken that we both knew we liked each other. Like he liked me, I liked him, and for the first time ever, it was mutual. And I've never.
And then, so you guys have sex one time.
Yes.
And then you don't see him for a year.
Yes, something like that.
And
God, this was so long ago.
You only had sex one time, or was there like a little morning delight or something? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Afternoon delight.
No, I mean it was Oh my God.
But okay. Walk me through it. Walk me through it.
I don't want to expose. I'm like,
no, you're good.
I don't want to expose too much.
You're doing totally fine. So there's like a little party at the X Games, after party, whatever. You guys go back to the hotel. Do you spend the night?
Yeah.
Or he spends the night at
I spent the night at his hotel.
At his hotel, and then do you guys like kick it the next day, or?
I mean, I had my group of friends. He had his group of friends, and
because some of these events are multi-day.
Yeah,
events.
it was like a 3-day. I think X Games.
So
was like 3 days.
You saw him every day? Or?
I didn't see him every day, but like
was
our
it the first
paths
day?
Crossed.
First day.
Yeah, it was the first day.
So it was a 3-day event.
Yes,
kickoff
party.
You saw him the first day.
Yeah. And then
you lose your virginity to him on the first day.
Yeah.
And then you don't see him for day 2 or day 3?
Yeah, I kind of avoided him.
Hold on. Whoa. What the fuck?
Again, I didn't want to come across as clingy. So when I do, and this is a problem that I've had in a lot of relationships, I just will run the opposite direction. You
lose your virginity at 26, and your instinct is to be like...
Bounce. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm out of there.
Therapy?
Yes.
Okay.
But not for this.
Not for this? Okay.
No.
Was he trying to meet up with you?
I don't think so. I can't remember. I don't think so. I mean, I was rolling with my girls. He was with his boys. I wasn't, you know, it wasn't anything crazy.
Wait, didn't you say you were sure he wasn't hooking up with other girls that whole time, though?
Yeah.
So you don't think, wherever he was for whichever event that he was, just finding a girl who's willing to, go back to his hotel room?
Yeah, true. Maybe. Anything is possible. But I genuinely believe him.
Is he married now?
Yes.
Rip. Rest in peace.
Okay.
Dang. Okay.
Was it like kind of freaky?
Are you talking about the sex?
Yeah, because why is this dude like that?
Like what?
Like, because you said he might be gay, 3% chance. I don't know. It's just like, what's his reason?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I give that like a 33% chance.
Yeah, all right.
Probability. 3.33.
Is he older than you?
Younger.
By how much?
Oh gosh. I think he was 22. I was 26.
That chick's a MILF.
Wow. Okay.
Don't I have to be a mom?
Cougar over here. A little cougar.
Yeah.
Wow. This is an interesting.
It gets better.
But
it gets better.
Wait, it gets better? Okay, here's what we're going to do. I want to introduce the other people, but we'll come back to it.
That's juicy. Keep going.
But, wait, hold on.
I know. I'm a very confusing
You're saying it
person.
gets better?
Yeah, like good?
Yeah.
But wait, question. Are you religious?
I believe in something. I just don't know exactly what.
But when you were 26, when you were younger, were you like anticipating waiting until marriage?
No,
or
not
you
at
wanted
all.
to?
I wanted to, yeah.
But
I never.
Hold on.
Yes.
You're an attractive lady living in
Thank you.
Southern California,
Yeah.
where there's no shortage of men who will definitely have sex with you at UCLA.
Right.
There's no shortage of frat boys at UCLA.
Correct.
You were in a sorority at
Yeah.
UCLA.
Yeah.
You wanted to have sex.
Yeah.
What is the missing piece here? I feel like there's a missing piece.
I like guys who don't like me, or they like me and I don't like them, and that's always the way that it's been. And for the first time, I finally found someone who liked me as much as I liked them, and that's literally all it took.
The Olympian, super awesome. Was he famous? Kind of.